All right, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Um, so what I want to do today is basically, instead of copying this, I'm just gonna actually clone it. And then I want to basically get it to the point where we can do these thumbnails. Not this, not that. Well, I guess you have that. Right, where we can do these sweet thumbnails in a more automated way so that I can just like run the script and then it'll look at a bunch of like random parameters that are in a decent range and then a bunch of different styles to combine. Like this is like the Great Wave, and then some Starry Night, and then some like of the Escher self-portrait. So if you get enough of those pictures and you randomly pick like 3 to 5 of them with different weights and then different other parameters, the idea would be that you'd get some significantly different pictures without much work. So that would be cool. So that's what I'm going to try. And we're definitely going to learn some things along the way because I'm not 100% sure how to do all of this. It's not like I'm just going through the motions, that's a bad thing. A lot of stuff gets done that way. So we go back to here. And I think we want to go one back and do this. I think that worked. This is the original. Let me open up some stuff here so that we can do this properly. Nope. Should really get this set up beforehand, but it's okay. Okay. Oh. Why doesn't it do it all together? Normally it does this. I mean, I think I like it better this way, but normally it does it all. Like if I moved this one, it would move both of these. So that's interesting. But here we are. Okay. So now it's there, right? Neural style PT. And then we'll remove the other one after everything's said and done. I originally didn't have this as a clone, but then I realized that's going to make it harder to post to Git, which I'm really pretty new to Git still. So, but when I'm done with this, I am going to post it to my GitHub so that if you want the automated thumbnail thing, you can just swap whatever picture you want to impose on with mine. Anyways, let's do. So let's make sure it works first. I think we still have things saved, and it should be just an exact copy, really. But it does not have these images in it. So what we're going to do real quick is go get those images. It's not super fast with the command line yet, so we're going to go and take this, style images, take all of these except for this one, because this one is kind of garbage. Probably would get rid of one of these two since I only want like distinct styles, Like I'll probably get rid of this. Let's just do that now. Might as well. Copy. And then Move those to here. So here I think it has it under examples and inputs. I don't know. See, he has it all in one thing. I would like to change that to how sort of how I had it, where you have it separated by styles and content. That's okay. We can do it this way for now. Skip theirs. Yeah, we can use theirs. Okay, so now we've added some stuff. I guess we can use theirs. I just happen to name some of these exactly the same, just to make sure there's not doubles. This is mine. Is this the one I just added? Oh my gosh. I think this is the one I just added. I can't see the rest of the timestamp unless it stops at minutes. I feel like this is, let's just look. Mine is Starry Night. If I had a better memory. Yeah, so let's get rid of this one. I'll probably rename all of these before we'll clean it up, you know, since that's a little different of what we're trying to do. Here's all their outputs, which we're also going to have this set up very differently. But for now, we can get into the code and then do that as we see it. So got to make sure this works. But so we need to make sure that it's not going to work because the paths are different. I guess we should just go ahead and change that now, since we're definitely going to want it set up differently. That's fine. So yeah, let's go here, folder. So flat is better than nested, so we're just going to do images. And then hit the shift control in. We're going to separate these out. And then this one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine. These are both fine. This is fine. Okay, I think those are all the ones we want. So let's go and put this here. And then I'll go back and rename these according to the standard where I had like this, where it's artist and then name, because you might want to have multiple artists. It's also good to, I like giving people credit, you know, even though they're dead and already famous. But so examples, scripts. I'm actually going to save these for reference because I am not good at writing shell scripts, so I want to see what their shell scripts do. Okay. So I'm also not sure how I'm supposed to give proper credit for putting this on my GitHub. I'll have to look into that. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, so now those should be there. And I should be able to run neural style from here. Let's see. Yeah, it's still called just neural style. And then all of these things should be the same. Except, so I undid the shorthand here. So we'll have to change that everywhere. Okay, and then content images. Okay. Oh, did I not put the thumbnail there? That's gonna be a problem. Yeah. These are just two examples I had lying around, one of which happens to be my face, and the one that I'm actually going to use. So I think it makes sense to use that one. I'm just going to put it in here. And then we had one here for original color. It's interesting. But this is more for experimenting. I'm trying to do a actual use case. But you gotta experiment first, right? Nice. Okay. So now that should work. Right? Gotta get rid of this for some reason because it blows up my GPU. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, it should work. No file directory. What am I? Oh, I'm not even in the. I thought because the up command in the shell isn't local to the directory. So I don't know why I ever thought that. That was never true. And this still has my corrections, yeah. Okay. Crap. Message files and directory. Oh yeah, we have to download this or something, right? We have to run. What do we run? It's in the repo. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice this parameter. This is cool. See, this is something that you could like move over and it would come out different every time, which is neat. How do I get set up though? Yeah. Models, download, models, py. Okay. I have to do the go. Nice. So now this should work. Because it wasn't finding the model before. Did I do this wrong? Content images. Oh, did I not put these in here? I forgot to put those, to actually put them in there. Oops. Whoops. Okay, now it should. Oh, I also changed the name of things. Whoops. We're working through it. And yeah, one of the things I want to do is change this so that it just randomly grabs the name of a thing in here instead of you having to input the exact right name. Like you have to know what pictures are in your folder before you do anything. Traits. This is a JPEG. Crap. Okay. Bad. Where's the other one they wanted? Starry Night. Oh wait, that is the crop. We want this to just be Starry Night. The whole thing. Okay. Those are the only ones, right? Escher, self-portrait, Starry Night.jpg. This one is a PNG. So we're gonna have to change that. Right? Because this one is a JPEG. They're all JPEGs now, except for the cropped one, which is a PNG somehow. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, nice. It's finally working. So let's go and do nice. And that is exactly what we had before. Basically, which is cool. But it did not exist before, so that's cool. The output goes here instead of their output folder. So maybe I did something wrong there, but I'm fine with this. We'll change that in a bit. But now we need to open up the actual thing. So I think I can just do it here. This. Nice. Not sure I even need this one, so. Let's try. I think this works. It's a little too big still. There we go. That should be fun. Okay. Now what? Now we've got all this free real estate. So I think what I would do is add a extra argument so we keep all this stuff intact in case you want to use it, and then I add another argument to say use like random mode, and then I can go and replace all these arguments with random versions of themselves. So let's start simple. Image size. Okay. So let's just say we want to change the number of iterations. That should be a pretty straightforward one. Where is that? Print iter, save iter. I guess I should put output image to the right place. Because the idea was that I would put all of this into like a bash script or something that I could just click and it would run, and then I can keep chaining stuff together. But I think I want to do it inside of here to just give it a random mode that I can just toggle to random mode. That way everything else stays. Num iterations this. Okay. So we want num iterations to be somewhere between what am I doing? F num iterations. Okay. Where is it using it? Oh, I'm doing it wrong. That's fine. I'm really bad at Vim sneaking, but I do love a good Vim sneak. Okay. I guess I would just have to override params, right? Yeah, I picked like the worst. Okay, yeah. So it's just params num iterations. That's just the print statement though. That's also the where's the actual loop? It tells it to stop after num iterations. I wish VimSneak let you look at 3 characters, because that would be much easier. That'd be much more specific. I might be able to edit that to do that actually, but that's a different day. Here, loop val. This is probably it. Okay. So I guess if I come in here after parameters, so first I would need to add let's add it to other options. Ser.add see. Let's call it randomize. And I'm going to model this after the choices, right? Should be. I know I've got one of these somewhere. I'm really bad at this. Gotta. Okay. So you can give it choices. Where? I want it to be like a 1 or 0. Yeah, so here. Okay, yeah. Type int. So you can only pick 1 or 0. Yeah, this makes sense. And the default is 0. Nice. So that should work. And then you basically want to say if rands dot randomize. I'm just putting this at the top. I don't know if that's like a good thing to do. Is 1. Right. So if it's 0, then pass, else rands dot. I should just be able to change this because this should just be like a dictionary. If it's not, we'll figure it out. What was it called? I already forgot. Not running rate, num iterations. Equals. Let's just use a static number right now to see if this is working. Okay. Now, oh, did I do it in the wrong thing? I did. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to make those edits here then, because that's faster. So if we remove num iterations and say randomize, that's 1. And then give it this. Content, images, this should be a JPEG. Should be images. Should be images. Okay, let's see if that works. So this should run twice. Nice. Cool. So that ran twice. Perfect. I think it ran twice. Yeah, it ran twice. Cool. So it's taking our new parameter because we flagged randomize. So now what I need to figure out how to do is to get that to be a random integer between a certain range. So let's just do that here, I guess. 3 port numpy. Then how do I do this? I guess I should. I've never worked this way with like, I usually just use Jupyter notebooks. So I've never worked this way with like a static file and then using the command line to figure things out. So, but this is fun. So let's do this. And then, what is it? MP dot, it's MP dot random choices. Can I do documentation on this? No. Does this do what? Okay, let's just look up the numpy random. Oh, that is bright. The private mode makes it so your dark mode turns off, which is annoying. And it. Is this depreciated? I don't think so. Just for the new code. What is this? Okay. We just want a single number. Great, so this is between 0 and 2, non-inclusive. And then you give it a size. So I think I can say impy dot, what was it? God, I gotta fix this because this is gonna blind people because it's blinding me. So rand int and can I give it a range? Let's see. Examples. I can give it a discrete range. Okay. Let's see. If I say like 50, 100, 150, and then size equals. There's probably an easier way to do this. I guess I have to do random. No, did I spell it wrong? Random, I did spell it wrong. What an accomplishment. Nice. Why is it giving me what? I may have done something wrong here. I don't think this is doing what I want it to be doing. Do we actually read the low, high size? Ah, I see. So can I do between, I do like this. Okay, that's more close to what I want. Perfect. And then oh, not that. It's this. How do I get the number out? There we go. Just keep, sometimes it's faster to just fail a bunch. Okay, so now we can change this to this. Let's make this a little bigger, yeah. We'll change it later for speed iteration purposes. Between 50 and 300, we've got a good chance of seeing it. Size equals 1 dot item. Nice. Okay. So that's not gonna work yet. We've got to I guess we could have used torch in theory, but just as well. Okay, now this should work. As technically I could give parameters for all of these, but that seems a little extra. Yeah, so it picked 214. Nice. Now if we open it, we can see it's a bit different. So we're going to want to narrow this down to a range that's that actually looks good though. Cool. So now that we've got this basic setup, we can override all our parameters. And since I shouldn't really have to go into the guts of things too much because it all kind of cascades from here. I think most of the time I'm going to want original colors. So I'll leave that alone. I don't know what style scale does. Let's look. Even though I definitely put it in thing. Okay. Style scale. By resizing the style image before extracting style features, we can control the types of artistic features that are transferred from the style image. Control this behavior with style scale flag. Below we see 3 examples of rendering the Golden Gate Bridge in style of Starry Night. Okay, so you can zoom in and out. That's nice. Okay, so let's try adding that one, which I haven't played with before, so that's neat. Okay. So params, so everything's in the params dict. Style scale. It's going to be, now we want it to be a range, but we don't want it to be an int anymore. Random floater. Random sample. It turns random float in the open f interval with this. Okay. So we would just need to scale this then. Because it goes from 0 to 1. And it's not going to exactly get to 3 if we put a 3. So let's see. If we do, it's cool that my NumPy is still imported down here. I like this. Random dot sample is what it said. Nice. So if we do this, it's interesting because it's going to be the same random sample for each one. I mean, if I just multiply it by 3, it'll be so I guess I would want to up the floor to be, I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I'm going to up the floor to be 0.5, and then We want the top to be 3. Can I not just declare a range? This is the shape. It's times by 5 minus 5. That flips it. There's got to be a way to just declare a range. I think I can do it how I was doing it that way, but friend. Let's try again. Uniform. Maybe this is it. Low, high. There we go. This seems more like what I want. So that should do that, but so now if I put this and this, nice. That's what I wanted, I think. Yeah, it's not giving me a 1. Give me a 1. There we go. Okay. Just checking. So this will zoom in and out of the pictures when it blends them. And then we can start replacing these different things. I guess next we should do the, oh, it's did it out of memory thing? Oh, I guess I can't scale this big. Let's try this. Let's try this. I gotta get better. I gotta get more familiar with the out of memory stuff. Nice. Let's see what that did. Okay, that's different. I like it. We're making progress. So the real tricky part, maybe we should even hold off on doing the real tricky part so that we can compare everything. So let's just get all of these number things out of the way first. And then we can move on to the other part where we won't be able to compare it. So what's another number thing? I don't think I want to play around with those because that'll just make it look bad. Same with that. Learning rate should be fine. I don't even know what this does. Image size. Style blend weights. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing we're gonna have to change. Make sure there's nothing else, really. So we did number iterations. Normalize, normalize. Style weights. Yeah, well, I guess we're just gonna go straight to it then. So what I need to do is figure out how to get those file names from whatever file they're in. So how do you do that? I'm sure this is obvious to a lot of people. How do I list all files of directory? Sure. Each directory visits. So let's see. From OS. Why did they this file join? Let's see. I feel like this should already be in something similar at least. Why am I scrolling? Why am I scrolling when I can just I want image style. Okay, yeah. So it has these extensions and it has the split. So I want, okay, so I want to change style image to be that text. So let's see. I don't know. I don't know how the OS library works. Obviously. OS lister. Listerine. Okay. Where am I? This is in the very wrong directory. So I'm just gonna do this and go to because it's gonna need to be run from wherever it is, right? So if it's run from here, there we go. So can I do this? No. Well, maybe. Maybe I have to do this. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. List equals lister. Whoops. What? Didn't that just work? Oh, no, it didn't. There we go. So now I should have this. Okay. Now, if we want to grab a random number from it, say randint equals np dot random dot uniform. No. Which one was it? It was randint. Duh. Whoa. Okay. I messed up. np dot random dot randint, and then we want it to be between 1 and length of the list. And then size, well, I guess size doesn't matter. Well, no, we still want it to be size 1. The default is probably size 1. Yeah, okay. And then we need the, what is it, item? Yeah. Duh. Okay, cool. So we then want the new list to be well, first of all, we want this, and then we want the new list to be, is it even a list that it gives? It's a string. It's a string. How do we, can we do pick plus this I feel like this is not the way to do it. Maybe we should do like this. Pick I in range rand. Maybe like this. No. Tried to bite off too much. Me. Can make this not so bad. I didn't realize we would be working in this window so much. Okay. Perfect. Just remember to set it up like this all the time. Now, what were we trying to do? First of all, let me do a sanity check. And int is 9. Okay. Let me just make sure this is doing what I want. I need to enumerate. Also, I didn't actually give it the list. There's got to be an easier way to do this. If I do this, it should have the numbers in it. Well, let's see. So maybe I can let's try I pick no, this is dumb. I'm doing this badly. I'm doing this so wrong. How do I actually want it to work? So we have a certain number of pictures. Let's just restart. Get rid of all of this. So we have a certain number of pictures. Should be this, right? Now, I want to go through and randomly select. This has got to be a thing that people do. Let's look. Python randomly select items. Random choice. I want to do it with replacement or without replacement. So generates a random sample from a 1D array. Okay, so we can turn replacement off. This is what we want. Nice. Okay. Always check if it's already been done. Otherwise you just look like a fool, like me. Not like that. So random choice from the list, and then what size? Yes. Has all the parameters we need. Size equals no, equals rand int, and then replace. Is it replace or replacement? Should be replacement. I feel like replace is not the right way to say that. False. Nice. So that should select 9 of them. So now how do we concat a list together? Because I got to get rid of these spaces, right? Can I do dot? Can I do this? No. Can I do this? No. Is it? Can I do this? No. Crap. Can I do this? One of these things is going to work. Okay. Maybe it's like no. Okay, let's look it up. To list. We're so close. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we've got that. So let's go ahead before we lose ourselves and just put it in the thing. So what do we want first? We want what's random? I guess first we would want to strip the directory. But maybe we fix that. We do that as an improvement. So what if we want a style image? Style image should equal this list of things. But first, we're going to need p dot, what did we do? Random rand int. But first we need this list. We've imported OS already, right? Yeah. We need style images. It's going to be os.list.dir of style images. This. Okay, I think that's right. And then we need so between 1 and length of all style images with size is 1 item. So that should give us the number. Let's see, random images. Random images. We're trying. God, what have I done? EX mode? What the heck is that? Okay, so whenever I try to shift A to the end of the line. Okay, so style image needs to be a list, but we need to concatenate it without the spaces, and it needs to be one thing of text. Like it's coming in through the command line, so that's what it's expecting. But first, I'm going to do this, which is not going to work yet. Okay, so no. So we're going to choose from all style images. We're going to choose random images. Anyways, I was thinking about something. And then we want to replace. So if you're going to do this, you're going to have to make sure that you have at least 2 images, because what I think we want to do is do this -2 and then start this at 3. That way your permutations are always, there's a lot more permutations of 3 images than like the other way. Sometimes you just have 1 image or 2 images. It's just not what you want. You want to always be like or we do something for a reason that you can't just tell from the code. I think you should put a comment, but I'm not a developer or anything. So this is going to give it a list, but we need to, so how do we get this to Python at list to single string? How do we do this? Join. So I guess we can do that. So let's see. If we do new list, is this? New list should give us this. Okay. So if we do does this do? This doesn't do anything. Okay, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. What does join do? Join. Concatenate a list of strings into one string. Did I just not scroll down? Join. I think I see. So we have to do it this other weird way. Okay, we put a space, and then we join new list. Nice. But that's not what we want. We want this. Nice. Perfect. So now we take this whole list, which I don't know if you should probably break this up if you're actually writing it, or if you're actually good at writing it. I am actually writing it. But feel free to let me know all the mistakes I'm making in the comments. That would be extremely helpful so that I can stop making them. Okay. I think that works. I think this will work. The problem is the blend weights are not going to work unless it's exactly 3. So let's try to make np.rand. Yeah, so I guess I should do this. I should do, which makes sense. It makes sense why you do this now. I guess you shouldn't do it until it's needed though, because then you're allocating memory. I don't know. I'm not a computer science whiz. We want to do what? What do we want to call this? Target. Oh, no. Just call it style images. Whoops. There we go. So now, crap. Okay. Style images joined on this. Gotcha. And now what? Oh crap, it's not gonna do this right, is it? So what we need to do is set dir equal to style images like this, and then do what is it? Pick plus, or well, I guess it would be dir plus pick or pick in new list. Yes, nice. Okay. We should do that first. See, normally I would need Jupyter Notebooks to tell me all this, but I've got a small amount of experience from when I started. Third name. Let's say style dir equals images. And then style dir, and then so we have the rand number, and then we have the style images, and then we need to just replace that in place with style dir plus pick or pick in style. Okay. Now that should work, and it's a little easier to read, even though we're assigning this twice. That's fine. So what do we do now? Joined it. So let's say style, because we're going to need this. I already know. Style images length. Do we need that actually immediately? Because the other thing we're going to need is the style blend weights. So params.style blend weights. Now this I am not sure how we're going to do this. Let's see if we can do rand int between 0 and 10, size equals 3. Okay, but now can we do this? Get this? Yeah, no. I don't know that it takes style blend weight. Style blend weights. 316. No. Oh, that's a bad one. Let's look for style blend weights equals none. Style blending not specified, so use equal weighting. Else. Okay, we want it to be a list that's split on the commas. Does it read everything in as strings? I think so, because it changes it to floats. So maybe if we do this, like this, that could work. Let's try it. But then it's going to split on so we could do this and then say, because we need it to be consecutive for it to split properly. So we can say we want it to be like this, and then it just knows, it should just know what it's defaulting to splitting on. No. Sequence item 0, expected stir instance int found. What do we do wrong? What did we do wrong? It's a list of things, and it needs to be can I do this? I wonder, can I do can I do this? No. Do this? No. Can I do this? Nice. That one finally worked. Okay. So now we can do this. And we can do, I think this should work now. Nice. Now we're talking. And then I think the split will work. Yeah. So let's see what they were doing to make sure this will work. And there's got to be, I got to get better at this because if something gets sufficiently complicated, I'm not going to be able to just do this all the time. Where did this go? Crap. Style. Oh man, I gotta get better at them sneaking. Blank waits, here we go. Okay, so if it's not none, then we're going to split like this. Right? Okay, well, it's just undoing what I just did, but I sort of have to do it that way because I guess I could add it in here, but that's a little bit more messy. This does a little extra code, but or does a little extra stuff in the code. But it's probably worth it not to make this more messy. So let's finally try this. If we do all this and it's not going to work, that's going to be so disheartening. That's okay. Can't get better without failing, right? That would be a trick. So let's see. Let's add all of this in. I think this is the best way to do it now that we're at the end here. Could make it between 0 and 100 since it normalizes it anyway. Just make it a little more random. So we're going to, no. What's happening? Okay. Oh, it was showing this and it was throwing me off. Is equal to this, join, stir, in random rand int between well, I guess between, we don't want it to be 0, between 1 and 1,000. Just make it super parameterized. Since it normalizes it anyway, you can give it a few extra digits. Size needs to be equal to the length of style images. Okay, and then that's a list that gets joined. This, great. No, threw myself off by looking at the other one. So that's a list that gets joined, and then will later be split. Did we do it? Did we do it? So now we should be able to do this while throwing out this thing. And these other parameters, we actually don't even need these images anymore. That's the cool part, right? And that was going to be harder and easier than I thought it was going to be. Or it was harder and easier, somehow. So we don't need this. We still need the content image. And then our default is set to this style image, so that's fine. But we do need to change it to this. Okay. So the lowering of parameters is nice. We're just, these I think I'm going to want to keep the same, but I'll just put that in the bash script. Let's try it. All style image is not defined. Oh, I must have switched my names around here without changing everything. All style image is not defined. I missed an S. All, what? Here. Okay. Try it. No such file or directory S. What? What? What is this? -2 preprocess. Where's it getting S? What? Open image name. It's saying that I tried to set an image named S. Well, you know what we could do? I don't think it's gonna work because it's not named the thing. Yeah, it's probably dumb. Yeah, why is it saying S? This was dumb. Let's see S. It should split it. Such file. Style image should default. Style blended weights should match. Okay, well I've done something wrong, so I've got to stop thinking that I've not done something wrong. Okay, well. Let's change this to 4. Or, well, I guess I should change it to 6 so that it's always 3. And then I can comment this out and try brands.style image style blend weights equals whatever 522. So that should ignore the rest of it. I guess I could just say should change this to back how it should be so I don't confuse myself. And then just put here. There we go. So let's see if it still does it. Yes, it does. Why? No such file or directory. Yes. What? Image. The image name. It's got to be the image name. What's wrong with the image name? What is wrong with the image name? See, this is where not having a Jupyter notebook is tough. I also don't know how to troubleshoot or debug or whatever it's called. What the heck? I guess I should have started by giving this just the random weights. Let's try this. And let's try something more similar to this. Original colors, init, content image. Okay, so let's just try replacing this first of all. And then these three will still be here. Let's try this. Otherwise, I've just messed something up. Yeah, no. What the heck? Did I set randomize? Yeah. Search file or directory X. Let's just get rid of everything. This is why I iterate, because I don't know what I'm doing. No, not you. This one. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work anymore. Just there's a way to like bulk. So we should just be manually setting the style blend weights. Okay. So should still not work, but now it is working. Okay. Okay, interesting. So what was it doing? So let's see if it works. Get rid of this. I bring this back. And then I just make these lists without worrying about all that extra stuff. Okay. Let's try this. This should work since the last one worked. See, now I'm just doing the same thing but randomizing it. What happened? Unindented does not match. Oh, I got an indentation error. So all that commenting. whoops, rookie move. Now it's giving me a memory error. Crap. Why is it giving me a memory error? Can it not handle this? No. Okay, something else is wrong. Can it not handle 3 images? Maybe if I make this a bit smaller. I don't know what order it goes in. Ah. I guess that makes it bigger. Okay, cool. Let's see how it looks. That's nifty. So, probably gonna want to keep this between 50 and that though. Okay, so this is working now. It's something about the names of the images, obviously. Did we ever give this a thing? I don't think we ever gave that a proper name. But if we do, yeah, so that should give you the string. And the string should be what it wants, right? So what is this doing? It's a big problem is when I do this. Right. Then we go and get rid of these. Get rid of all of this. Now this is where the error is. Let's switch file directory S. Why would it say S? What have we done? Okay. Let's just clear it. So we're in this. Let's do this. And then we do style dir style images. And then all style images OS list dir stop there. Yep, okay. So then we do, I guess we should do this. And then we can do style images random choice style. There's got to be a better workflow than this, but also just better typing, realizing what you're doing. Size equals 3. Place spots. Top 2 list. Yes. So nice. So now if we do style dir plus pick in style images. We should get this. Right. And that should be the correct path. So that's how we're doing it here. Okay, and then if we do this, wait. What is this? What have we done? Oh, man. We already had the list. I'm a fool. Okay, let's try this. Maybe that's what was doing it. That's what we really want is to do. To join on this. Yeah. Okay, I guess I was just doing it wrong that way. It was making a choice of the letters somehow, I guess. Let's try this. See if we can we persevere. Where's our non-committal? What the heck? Where did our thing go? This one. Okay. I don't know how we lost that. Let's try it. Hey. Nice. Nice. That's got a little scream in it. All right, cool. I'm gonna play with these a little bit. Let's just make it clean half, huh? And then if we shut this down, right, so that it will actually be real range. Nice. All right. Cool. This is not super different than the other ones, but we can work on that. Interesting. Anyways, we have set out and done what we set out and did what we set out to do. So I'm going to put this up as the thumbnail, even though it doesn't look super different than the other one. It's got a lot of wave in there. Let's see. And then I will probably leave it like this for now, and then we'll move on to some other stuff next time. And I'll do the rest of this off stream. But yeah. Might be back on Friday, might not. Thinking about changing some things about the stream, doing it less often with more of a plan, and some of the more menial stuff off stream now that I've graduated past being a complete idiot. Well, arguable. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the video. Hope you subscribe and all that. Hope you enjoyed yourself watching me fumble around with code and words. Anyways, until next time.